As we start the show, I look over at Payton. She's got a new hairdo.
Yeah.
You look so cool.
Thanks. I'm rocking the box braids, I guess. Well, they're not really box braids. They're like non-box braids.
Box braids?
They look good.
But
Yeah, thanks.
I'm a guy and I don't know a lot of stuff about hair, but I know Kyle gets the extensions because sometimes they fall out and you see, what? Is your hair, like I know you had curly hair, is that your normal hair or do you add stuff?
No, these are like feed-in braids. Like this is fake hair, like down here.
Oh, is it human hair?
No.
How do you know?
Like
Kyle's is human hair. Is your hair human?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine's not. Mine's synthetic. If you put a fire to this, I'm like shivering right now. It would literally be like plastic if I hit this thing like this.
How long did it take for your braids?
They're called knotless braids. Only took like 4 hours. I thought it was going to take me like 6.5, but it wasn't that long.
I think Kyle's got you beat on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the extensions take a long time.
Yeah. So how long does it
Right.
take when you go to the salon?
When I do color and extensions, like 6 hours.
That's probably
The first time I ever did it was 8.
It's so much
Yeah.
easier to be a
Like
guy.
It
If you,
depends what kind of style you get. You
It's
know?
a job,
It
keeping
totally
your
is.
hair in check.
Yeah, Nick?
Guys, I'm so embarrassed. Peyton and I both got our hair done yesterday, and it looks exactly the same. Isn't that
Gosh.
crazy?
how long in the barber chair
Yes.
for you, Nick?
6.5 hours.
We
He's got us all beat.
the inches, Nick.
I've seen
Very
haircuts.
impressive.
I've seen haircuts go 6 minutes for guys. Really, you're like done.
Not for us girly.
Are they super tight right now? Because I know, like, the first day I have the extensions in, it's like, it's all you feel, and then it's hard to sleep on them.
Yeah, they're definitely like really stiff. And I feel like braids always look better after you've slept in them for like a week. So we'll see. In a week, come check back in with me.
Okay.
Because I'll be looking fire.
I think they look, so you don't like the way they look right now?
I like it right now, but it's just so neat and clean. It's just like, you guys know when I brush my hair out and it's curly and all my
Yeah.
curls are super defined and short, and I'm like, But then like 3 days go by and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here for it. That's kind of what it is.
Okay, all right.
Well, you look good. Both of you guys look great.
Thanks.
And Nick, the three of you. And
Great.
Rich, you look great,
Great hair.
too. I like your hair, too.
Great
Thank
hair,
you.
John Jay. Great
Thanks.
hair.
Thanks a lot. Tattooed head. There's this comedian that I've talked about before on the show. His name is Nate Bartzingi or something. I always say his name wrong and people correct me. And he was on the host of Saturday Night Live a couple weeks ago. And so many people sent me this clip over and over and over again that I thought I had to address it. Because I think you guys know in the studio. And I remember Kyle and Rich, you guys were here the first day I discovered Afrin.
Yeah.
You remember that day?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And the first day you discovered Costco and Walgreens, all the usual
Oh,
things.
yeah, Amazon delivers.
Right.
Yeah, but this is about nose spray.
Okay.
So this guy goes on to talk about Afrin.
My dad has surgery 8 times a year, probably, and he loves it. He had surgery because he was addicted to Afrin, the nose spray. Look, I've been addicted to Afrin, the nose spray. If you don't know what it is, I would honestly tell you not to get involved. My dad goes to the doctor, and they were like, "Do you use Afrin?" And he goes, "No." And the doctor was like, I can see that you use it. I was just saying that. He goes, "How long have you been using it?" My dad said 5 years, which is a lie. But my mom was there, and she goes, "How about 45 years?" That's how long he's used it, 45 years. The back of the box says no more than 3 days. There's not a medicine on earth that tells you to give it a good 45-year run.
So I used it this morning. A little
I thought
spray.
you were tapering off of
I'm
that.
trying to. I am. So now I use it in the morning and then maybe once in the afternoon and then once before I go to bed.
You're like weaning off of it.
I'm trying to.
Still
to do
3
it.
times a day.
I know. It used to be like 10 times a day.
Oh my
I'm down to
goodness.
3 times a
Every
day.
doctor that you call on your phone says, stop, stop, stop. It's bad, 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 bad.
So an update from because I'm trying to get the best sleep I can possibly get right now. I told you guys yesterday I have this oxygen tank and it made too much noise, so my wife slept in another room. So I have 50 feet of tubing. I took the 50 feet of tubing and I stretched it all the way through my room, through the bathroom, and into the closet. And my wife was like, "Why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to sleep." She goes, "I get so mad because the machine makes noise." I go, "You're not going to be able to hear the machine. It's through 2 different rooms." She's like, "Can't you just do this on the weekend? Why do you have to do it tonight?" I go, "Because I need to have a good night's sleep so I can perform on the radio."
Sure.
Yeah, that's what she said.
No, I'm backing you up.
Yeah, she was like, So at any rate, so she's like, why do you have all these things? And I'm like, it's like if her and I just met. Like I go, I have sleep apnea. I use a breathing machine. I have to. Why? Like, what do you mean why? Like,
I don't think when she says all these things, it's not just a breathing
Right,
machine.
like-
You look like you're going to like a
yeah.
ninja war when you go to
this
bed.
is true. This is
Like-
true.
And it's not even just when you sleep, John Jay. It's like all the time. You go to the extreme all the time with everything.
So I
Right?
put on the mouth guard, I put on the ski mask, I put on the earplugs, and then I put on the breathing machine, which is tied to the oxygen tank. And I go to sleep last night. I wake up this morning, and she was still there. So she didn't hear it.
Oh, good. So
Yeah.
now it's going to be a thing.
It's a thing, except for I want it to be pleasant when she walks. Like when she walks into the bathroom to do her thing, there's an oxygen tank. There's 50 feet of tubing. Like so, I try to dismantle everything before she wakes up, and I think I make too much noise. I just don't know, but I don't want it. Like I want it to not be in the way of her life. You know what I mean? And it's hard to hide a 3-foot oxygen tank and
Yeah.
50 feet of tubing.
Yeah, they don't make them quiet, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea.
You know,
Do they make
but
it-
it's also clunky. It's got all these wires. It's got all this tubing.
Yeah, it's a
how do
hospital thing, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
it belongs
gosh.
in a hospital.
You guys, this is our $1 million idea.
What?
That's the hospital oxygen tank.
Yeah.
We need the at-home oxygen tank.
The thing is-
quiet, compact.
We're not going to be able to sell that because people, it's got to be hospital grade at home.
Yeah.
That's
I
our
think
thing.
I think
Right.
that's actually what it is, you guys. I
Oh,
think,
really?
Yeah, I think
3 feet.
it's-
Makes a lot of noise. I'm talking compact.
small one.
I'm talking the size of Kleenex box.
Yeah.
And as quiet as one as well.
Let's
Just don't
do
make
it.
noise.
All right.